I was so thrilled to get Rebel Wilson to play Jenny Anydots. I still remember my Skype call with her when we first talked about it. And she, in the film, appears as kind of the first contestant, I suppose, the first person who would love to get the chance of a new Jellicle life. To this beginning, she brings such great physical comedy to the role and sort of acts out this sort of so-called laziness of Jenny Anydots, which is about to be juxtaposed by her great sort of sense of industry. You know, in the show, the cats play the mice, but of course I thought it'd be fun to have the mice played by miniature humans. It was Rebel's idea that they could perhaps be played by children, which I thought was brilliant. And I tried to stay true to my idea or conceit that you know, just as humans are playing cats, humans also playing mice, but they're scaled down again, but they, you know, also have fur being blended into their real faces, so you get their real performances, but also a sense of their mousiness from the design.
Upon the windowsill or anything that's smooth.
And from the beginning, I always wanted humans to play cats, as I wanted, partly because it's a dance musical, so I wanted the you know, to capture live dance, but also if I was lucky enough to capture lightning in a bottle with a great performance, I wanted to be able to be in full contact with that in the face. And it also felt like a way of honouring the tradition in the show of humans playing cats. And I wanted to kind of create a, you know, I suppose a covering of fur that was better than what a costume could do, but still be one-to-one with the real bodies, so that the way we captured the dance was utterly faithful to the way it was danced, or in this case, utterly faithful to Rebel's physical comedy. And this gag is kind of my own tongue-in-cheek way of referencing that I'm using digital fur as clothing, because Rebel actually unzips her digital fur to reveal it as clothing, but then the joke is that underneath she has more, you know, real fur, which of course is not real fur. And this, of course, is Andy and my homage to Busby Berkeley, the great era of the musical, with the cockroaches making the wonderful geometric shapes on the cake and the camera whizzing through the legs of the dancers to reveal Frankie's face, which is obviously a reference to that famous Busby Berkeley shot. And, you know, I think the idea was that Rebel Wilson is like a competitive coach who can't bear for the mice or the cockroaches to upstage her, so keeps bringing the attention back onto her. Something else, I've got a black cat that occasionally turns up outside my house and is sometimes incredibly keen to meet me, and you'll be in the middle of, you know, saying hello and, you know, stroking it, and then suddenly you look up and it's walking out the gate, and there's no sort of transition from the interest in one thing to the interest in the other. So it's and in Jason's hands it becomes a sort of almost like a play on someone, you know, that sort of slight OCD quality of not being able to make up your mind about where to put your focus.
And there isn't any use for you to doubt.
Brilliantly interrupted by Rebel's comedy, which I felt, given that the song has a stop-start quality because of that constant changing in focus, I thought the song could take the interruptions, and I love Niall's little trap music reference that goes in here.